My name is Derek, and I'm here from International Enrollment Office, which is a team at Ryerson really focused on supporting international students throughout the application process. So I'm very pleased to see that so many of you are joining us from all around the world. It's a really cool feeling to have everyone join in. I'm tuning in from Toronto, Canada, from my home. And again, we really appreciate you joining us. So Ryerson, it's at the heart of it all in downtown Toronto, and this presentation will be really focused on applying to a bachelor's degree. If you're tuning in hopes to find out about our master's programs, unfortunately, we won't be talking about those, so we do refer you to our website. There are contact information and people that will be able to help you with master programs. But if you are here for an undergraduate program, you're in the right spot. So Ryerson, we're at a glance, you'll see that we are a mid to large size institution with 36,700 students. With only one campus, it means that you're really at the heart of it all, within arm's reach with all of your facilities, residences, and classes. So we have over 60 different undergraduate programs and with 50 different minors to choose from. There's a lot of different options on what you can study here. And this presentation will go through some of our faculties and possibilities for you. So being in Canada's largest city means that you're within arm's reach with some incredible opportunities to be working in your field and practicing the skill sets that you're learning in the classroom. We have Canada's largest financial districts, some of the leading hospitals, and industry-specific jobs that you can get involved with throughout your 4 years. At Ryerson, we deliver career-focused education with plenty of opportunities for you to do working experience. And these can be found in different capacities. So programs like occupational health and public safety, as well as all of our programs in engineering, architectural science, science, and business, all offer a cooperative program option. So this is optional, but if you're not familiar, co-op would be an opportunity to do a full year of working experience. So it turns your 4-year degree into 5, but that extra year you're not spending in the classroom, but rather you're working in the industry in a full-time capacity, and you're also making a salary. We also have a lot of programs with mandatory internships. So programs like interior design, hospitality and tourism management, international economics and finance, and geographic analysis all have mandatory internships, which are built into the 4 years. Lastly, a lot of programs offer some valuable research opportunities. Programs like biology and chemistry actually allow students to participate in faculty-led research as early as first year. Alongside experiential learning, Ryerson is at the forefront of entrepreneurship and innovation. We are home to Zone Learning, which is a set of 10 incubators across campus, which really helps support students in entrepreneurial ventures. So these are kind of like accelerators. These are different spaces across campus, which really help support students. Say you have a really cool idea of a product, a service, a company that doesn't really exist out there or could really solve an existing problem in the world. You can apply to a zone, and if successful, you're granted with resources, office space, mentorship to really accelerate this company into hopefully a full-fledged company, and you could potentially be a CEO before you even graduate Ryerson. Here on the map, you'll see where Toronto is located. So we're on the eastern portion of the country, and we're about an hour flight from New York, Boston, Montreal, and Chicago. We have about close to 7 million people, which makes us the 4th largest city in North America. So if you're hoping to study in a more urban campus, Ryerson's right downtown, and again, you're really at the heart of it all. And you'll see here, this is a nice skyline shot of our city. And here you can actually see On the left of the image, that main street is actually Yonge Street, and that's where we're located on. So we're steps from the busiest intersection in Toronto and in Canada. It is a very metropolitan city. It's home to the Raptors, Drake, and the iconic CN Tower. Toronto, though, is really best known for its cultural diversity, and BBC actually ranked it as the most multicultural city in the world. Ryerson's community further reflects this, with over 146 countries our students represent, and over 80 languages are spoken on campus. So studying in this large urban center means that it's never a dull moment. This is a photo of our campus. This is Lake Devo, as we call it, which is a really cool recreational spot. In the wintertime, it freezes over, so you can skate all throughout the day and into the night. As well, in the summer months, it either acts as a really cool skateboarding park, or it's filled with water and it becomes more of like a reflection pond. And then you can see just in the background on the left, that's Gould Street. And Gould Street is kind of the spine to our campus. It's a street that runs east-west, and all of our buildings kind of surround that street. It's been pedestrianized and it's almost finished revitalization. So when you come to campus, you're going to see it's actually going to look even different than that. And it's going to have a really strong sense of community while still being in the heart of the downtown core. I think what's unique about our campus and at Ryerson generally is that we only have one campus, and from edge to edge, walking across campus is about a 10-minute walking distance. So again, really everything is within arm's reach. This includes your classrooms, your residences, your faculty, and your classmates. Alongside all of these amazing learning opportunities, and given that you're coming to Toronto, you're going to have an international experience, but you're likely going to want to continue to travel and experience other cultures. Ryerson has over 80 partnerships with universities in 30 different countries. So many of our programs have really cool international exchange opportunities. As well, you could also be traveling internationally to do a field trip that's mandatory in your program, or support faculty-led research and initiatives in other parts of the world. So this photo is taken in Kerala in India, and it's a group of sociology students who were on a field trip with their professor. So this is just one of the opportunities. Of course, right now, global travel isn't really a thing, but it's important to note that by the time you come to Ryerson, hopefully things will start to resume, and there'll be lots of opportunities for you. When you're considering coming to Toronto in Canada, we have 3 really great residences for you to choose from. So you'll see on screen on the left is our DCC. It's the Daphne Cockwell Health Sciences Complex. The top right corner would be Pittman Hall, and the bottom right corner would be the International Living and Learning Center. So these 3 residences have a wide variety of housing styles to choose from. I would say majority of our residences are still single room, so expect to have a room with a door that only is your space, so you can have some privacy. But we do have lots of options to still live in a shared space. And these are typically called apartment style, or 2 to 4 bedrooms. So you still have your own bedroom, but you'll share a living space, potentially kitchen and washroom in the unit with your other roommates. Student life, there's really never a dull moment on campus. This is a fantastic shot of our Ryerson Rams. This is our basketball team that continue to do very well in the national competition. And this is in the Mattamy Athletic Center. It's a beautiful stadium, which used to be home to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now it's home to our athletics program, as well as a personal gym for you to work out, included in tuition. And they also offer plenty of different classes and workout opportunities for you to stay fit throughout your undergraduate degree. Alongside athletics, we have a lot of different groups and clubs on campus for you to get involved with. And we really encourage you to take advantage of all of these great opportunities while you're in your 4 years, because not only is this a really great way to meet friends outside of your program, it also helps you develop your interests. And these are opportunities that you could potentially put on your resume and can lead to really great, prospects down the road. For student support, we have a lot of different services to support you throughout the 4 years. Academically, we have the Accommodation Center, which really focuses on supporting students with math, English, test-taking skills. Services are found either in a group setting or a peer-to-peer setting. And we also have substantial services for international students through our International Student Support Office. This office is, they have many different student advisors who are legally trained to actually provide you with immigration support, and really are there to help ease that transition when you're coming from a different city or different country and moving to Toronto in Canada for the first time. So after you receive an offer of admission, this is an office that we encourage you to take advantage of, because they'll be able to provide you with legal support that us admissions officers and recruitment officers cannot provide. On the screen, these are some of the costs to consider when considering Ryerson. So these are just rough estimations, and I'll note that these are in Canadian dollars. And I note that because if the US dollar is your point of reference, US dollars are historically always worth more than the Canadian dollar. So it means essentially that when you're converting your home currency, you're going to get more Canadian dollars than you would if you were to convert them to US. So that's a really great reason why you should consider studying in Canada. Your money goes a long way here. And generally, because we're all public institutions, our tuition generally is lower to begin with. So you'll see on screen our tuition for fall 2021 is approximately based on 2020, it ranged from 28,000 to 39,000. So it's a rough estimate on what you'll be expected to pay. And then these are rough breakdowns of the general costs on top of your tuition. For full information on tuition and fees, definitely visit the website as it'll provide you with a more substantial breakdown. When you're considering costs, also it's important for you to consider scholarships and awards. These are great opportunities to be making money to pay for your education, be awarded for the great work that you do. So on screen, you'll see two of our entry-level scholarships. So these are entry-level, basically available to almost all international students coming into university for the first time. So the President's Entrance Scholarship, we have a dozen of these, and they award up to $40,000 Canadian total. That's awarded $10,000 each year on a renewable basis throughout your 4 years. This is our most prestigious award, so I definitely encourage you all to apply for it if you're very strong, high-achieving students. We also do have the International Secondary School Merit Scholarship, and this is a $5,000 award only for the first year. So these are the two main ones. We always talk about these because they're the most accessible in terms of who can qualify for them. However, if you do visit our website, you will find a full list of other scholarships that you potentially could be eligible for. And then once you're a student in your program, we have plenty of awards, scholarships, and bursaries that are dedicated to the program of study. So you'll have plenty of opportunities beyond the first year. Hopefully you'll find the program that's right for you. I'll note here when we're on the screen that when you're applying to Ryerson, you will have to indicate which program you would like to apply to. So it's important to do that research now and understand what's available to you, because we do things a little bit differently than, say, schools in the United States that might just require you to apply to the school and then you choose your major after first year. Ryerson's different. We are more kind of aligned with the UK model, where right from first year, you're going to be in your mandatory classes and you're going to be studying that subject matter right away. So the Faculty of Arts, this is our faculty dedicated to humanities and social science programs. And so from psychology to language and intercultural relations, these programs offer a lot of flexibility and allow you to take a breadth of courses, which will really teach you how to critically think. New this year, we're really pleased to offer even more double majors. And so these would span across criminology, English, history, philosophy, politics and governance, and sociology. The Faculty of Communication and Design is a hallmark faculty for our school, and it contains a lot of our creative and studio-based programs. So programs like fashion, film studies, and media production are recognized around the world. And we're constantly seeing cool innovations from these programs in this faculty. In a semester which is entirely virtual, we're seeing some really cool classroom delivery options from our professors in the RTA School of Media, which are leaning to video games such as Minecraft to teach our lessons and provide our classmates with a virtual hangout session, still fostering to that community. The Faculty of Community Services, this is the faculty that I graduated from, studying urban and regional planning. And these programs are all focused really on public health in various settings. So my program focused on public health from a built environment form, but then we have programs like social work, early childhood studies, and child and youth care, which really look at social support and social health. And then we have programs that are really well aligned to working and fighting a pandemic, such as nursing, as well as occupational health and public safety. The Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Sciences, it's a bit more straightforward with the naming, but as you can tell, these are programs that are really for students who are high achieving in math and science and have a passion to solve real world problems. So these programs are all accredited within the industries and offer a cooperative option. And some programs like aerospace engineering, that's a really unique one that we have, which is one of a kind in Canada, allowing students to study aerospace engineering at the undergraduate level. The Faculty of Science has all of our life sciences, mathematics, and computer science programs. So very hands-on, lab-focused. And again, they all offer co-op options, but as well ample opportunities to do research. So adapting to the digital delivery, online learning environment, another great example from the Faculty of Science is they've delivered an AR hologram virtual lab experience for students. So it's a remote platform that basically allows our students to have a simulation of a lab and continue that important form of learning from home. So it's a really cool application to continue learning about sciences without all of the equipment at home. Lastly, the Ted Rogers School of Management is the largest business school in Canada, and it's home to all of our Bachelor of Commerce degrees. Again, they all offer a co-op program, and as well, they're career-focused curriculums, which really help prepare our students for their careers after graduation. So a program like business management, it's our largest business program, and it offers a first year that's undeclared, and it allows students to take different business courses so that at the end of first year, they'll choose one of 7 majors. Other programs within this faculty like accounting and finance and business technology management, these are very industry specific, and they'll allow you to go into a specialized program right from first year. Some other programs that I'd like to quickly mention, these are our foundation programs, and you'll see the first one is focused on students who cannot meet our minimum English proficiency scores. So when you're applying to Ryerson, I'll mention this later, but if you're from a country where English is not the first language, we typically will be asking for you to provide proof of English proficiency. And if you cannot meet the minimums, this is a program that allows you to come to Ryerson, study on campus, really focus on a pathway program to help enhance your English abilities. So then you would then go straight into your undergraduate program with guaranteed admissions. The International University Foundation Program, this is for students who they speak English very well and they meet those English proficiency requirements. However, they might be missing something academically. It could be prerequisites from the program, core fundamental learning opportunities that just weren't available to you, or you weren't enrolled in those courses. So you technically wouldn't be eligible for the program. This foundation allows you to come to Ryerson for a full academic year to gain those subject prerequisites to then enter your program. We're just about wrapped up. I do want to give you some additional resources so you can continue to learn about Ryerson after today. You'll see this link on the screen. This is a link to the International Enrollment Office, our website, our resources. So if you go to this website, you'll find lots of different information on why to choose Ryerson, our student testimonials, our undergraduate programs, our policy on English proficiency, our admissions requirements, and how to apply. Also popped in the chat box, you'll receive a link on how to download our 2021 admissions handbook. So this is newly revamped for this year. It's a great way to learn more about the programs and the admissions requirements. You'll see on screen, this is our team, all of our team members that go internationally to recruit generally. Of course, right now we're doing it from the comfort of our home, but we're still actively going out to speak to students and share the Ryerson stories, really hoping to find those candidates that would thrive at Ryerson, thrive in a downtown setting, who want career-focused, hands-on learning, and truly just value the diversity, collaboration, and innovation that Ryerson really has to offer. So in the chat box, you should receive a link which allows you to go to our main website and actually book our members, our representatives, for a one-on-one meeting. This is a fantastic opportunity to be on a web call with one of our team members and actually learn about what's required and what's necessary of you to be successful in the application process. So that is on our main international enrollment website. We also have a lot of different opportunities in terms of how to visit our campus virtually. So there's on that main website, you'll also find an opportunity to schedule a meeting with our student ambassadors. These are current international students at Ryerson, and they can, again, sit down and speak to you one-on-one candidly about what it's like to be a student. And we also offer guided virtual tours with these ambassadors. So they can take you on a guided virtual tour of our campus, describing the campus and the facilities available. Lastly, we encourage you to stay connected. Follow our social media accounts. Our handle is @YRyerson, and we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, and TikTok. So these are great ways and very easy ways to stay connected, hear from student voices, and ultimately be aware of the different deadlines that are approaching you throughout the fall and into the winter. I hope that you found this helpful and hopefully interested in Ryerson to apply. Again, applications are open now, so start preparing your application and get that in sooner than later so that we can start reviewing and hopefully accept you into our awesome programs. Our main email address for the International Enrollment Office is on screen. It's international@ryerson.ca, and this would be the main email contact for you to ask any questions after today.